Հայաստանի Հանրապետութեան վերանկախացման 32-րդ ամեակի առիթով դրօշակի արարողութիւններ տեղի ունեցան Richmond Hill-ի Թորոնթոյի քաղաքապետարանի եւ Ajax Town հալի մեջ սեպտեմբեր 21-ին, իսկ Missisauga-ի քաղաքապետարանի մեջ սեպտեմբեր 22-ին։
On behalf of all Armenians in Toronto, I would like to welcome everyone to the annual flag-raising ceremony on the 32nd anniversary of the refounding of the Republic of Armenia. Before we start our event today, I want to take a moment to acknowledge what has transpired in Artsakh over the last several days. Since last December, the 120,000 indigenous Armenians in Artsakh have been blockaded and some starved to death. This week, the Azerbaijani military attacked Artsakh once again. Hundreds have died and hundreds more have been wounded. I would ask that we stand for a moment of silence out of respect for the casualties. Armenia's Declaration of Independence was adopted and a new Republic of Armenia was born on September 21st, 1991, giving the Armenian nation the right to build their future, be the masters of their land, and regain statehood. I would like to thank the City of Toronto once again for providing this opportunity to raise the Armenian tricolor flag here at Nathan Phillips Square as a reminder of our shared multicultural Canadian heritage.
The Armenian Community Center and its complex, the school, the Relief Society, and all the work they do is situated in my ward. We all share the diaspora community in Toronto. This is a community that has done well, has become one of the city builders of Toronto, and so we really all share this community at this point, all 25 wards. We are here today raising the flag, but also mourning. And so I think it's something that we have to consider and work with the Armenian community to find out what can we do that doesn't create more sensitivity, but certainly generates more support in these difficult times. That's a conversation that we must have, and I commit to making sure that it happens.
Coming together as a community, I reflect on the contributions that Armenians here in Toronto have made to community, have made to this city, have made to this country, and the indelible mark that you have made here in Canada. But our hearts and our thoughts and our prayers are with friends and family overseas who are going through some very, very dark and dangerous times right now. So as we raise the flag half-mast today, and we remember those who are not with us, we're looking ahead to a future with peace, with solidarity, and I want all of you to know in the Armenian community, my colleagues in City Hall stand shoulder to shoulder with our friends in Armenia, friends of Armenia here in Toronto, and of course overseas. Thank you very much.
We should also remember that and lay a message to governments and to leaders of governments that it's a time where constraint needs to be exercised and everyone should be at the negotiating table and through a diplomatic solution and not using forces of war.
I am in the know, and so I do support, the Armenian people and the independence that they seek and they deserve. And we as Torontonians will continue to stand with you to ensure that, you get what is needed from us here in the city of Toronto.
Ajax-ի քաղաքապետարանի դրօշակի արարողության հանդիսավարն էր Բողոս Մարտիրոսյան, իսկ հայ գետրոնի խոսքը փոխանցեց Սարգիս Քլբոզյան։ Օրվան պատգամը փոխանցեց Ajax-ի քաղաքապետ Շան Կոլիերը։ Ներկա էր նաև դաշնակցային երեսփոխան Մարկ Հոլանդ, նաև կաունսելերներ Մերիլին Քրոֆորդ, Ռոբ Թայլեր Մորին, Ստերլինգ Լի, Nancy Henry, Joanne Dies. Richmond Hill-ի Թորոնթոյի արարողության ներկա էին փոխքաղաքապետ Godwin Chen, նաև կաունսելերներ Karen Silivets, Simon Qui և Michael Shue։
Today, we bow our heads to those who took on the struggle for independence through extreme hardship and under the constant threat of war. As you see, the struggle for independence is still real. I would like to thank the City of Richmond Hill once again for providing this opportunity to raise the Armenian tricolor here as a reminder of our shared multicultural Canadian heritage.
When I hear the stories from people from around the world, and we have lots of them in Richmond Hill, it makes me understand not take for granted the things that we have in this country. And I'm so glad for the Armenian people that are here today to be able for them to be welcomed into Canada and to continue to contribute to our community. But I totally understand the ties that bind, that are back to your home country, and the passion that you feel. And the advocacy that events like this are doing to help the cause back home. So thank you very much for being here. I've certainly learned a lot. Sam Hatch, thank you very much for being here today, and thank you everybody for attending this.
Armenians in Ontario are thankful for the privilege of living in the great city of Missisauga, whether having arrived here in search of a better, safer home, or just by the good fortune of being born here. Canadians of Armenian heritage have made many contributions to Canada over the years and have helped deepen the ties of friendship and affection between the two countries. We are committed to expanding our cooperation and building a promising future for all citizens. Thank you.
I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of myself and all of the Armenians in Canada to thank the City of Mississauga for providing this opportunity to raise the flag at Mississauga's Celebration Square as a reminder of our shared multicultural Canadian heritage.
We would like to commemorate the remarkable journey of the resilient nation of Armenia that has faced immense challenges and adversities throughout its history, and that continues on even today. And although this is a joyous day to celebrate 32 years, we know that Armenians throughout the world, here, abroad, are thinking and praying for the people in the region of Artsakh. This past week has seen a lot of unrest in this particular region, where over 99% of the population of Artsakh is Armenian, as they are facing the imminent loss of freedom, their freedom, culture, and their lives. I want you to know that we, the City of Mississauga, stands with you in hopes of a peaceful resolution.
Today, and I thank you to Mayor and Councillors for the first time raising the Armenian flag, this beautiful city in Mississauga. I thank the organizers. And when we say freedom and God, let us all pray the Lord's Prayer, that God bless this beautiful country, Canada. God bless the independent country of Armenia, and may God bless and help our Armenians in Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh. Խաղաղության մեջ բահե բահբանե եւ օրտնե Հայաստան աշխարհը, երկիրը Կանադայի եւ հավատացյալ ժողովուրդը հրգե բոլորիս երևելի եւ աներու ճշնամիներեն եւ արժանի երեքողության փառավորեն քեզ հայր եւ որդի եւ սուրբ ոգի այժմ եւ միշտ եւ ավիդյանս հավիդենից ամեն